How's it going, folks? It's your boy Kamon. Bringing you guys another duel I had with White Forest. This deck is so fun, bro. I like to explore this deck. But yeah, this is going to be against the homie Mario. And he is playing Chimera Fiendsmith. It's broken, bro. But let's just get right into it. So anyways, yeah. I'm like, yo, if I win the dice roll, I'm good to go. Win dice roll, I'm good to go. Win the dice roll, I'm good to go. I ain't win the dice roll. Also, bro, he put this deck together like 2 minutes ago, so he is forgetting one card, but it's no big deal. We're homies, and I'll fast forward it because the one card he actually did need. He has it. He just didn't put it in there, the extra deck. So he's gonna go main phase 1. Track this. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I think I had an Ash in my hand too, plus a Lore. So he's gonna go add Lore to hand, discard, and then Lore effect, and then this is where I do drop Droll. I think Droll's pretty good versus the Fiendsmith strategy. He says, that's fine. I'm like, yeah. And y'all gonna see that Droll is what saved me. So now he's like, damn, Droll? I'm like, yep. Link away that. And he's like, wait a minute, where's my Requiem? He's like, hold on, I gotta put it in here. I was like, what card? He was like, I'm missing Requiem. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, that's fine. You can put it in there. So he's looking for it. He's like, can't find it. So he is gonna. I'm just gonna just fast forward real quick. So he's putting it in there, like putting it in his sleeve. So he's gonna go into the Requiem, then Requiem tribute to summon out this right here, and I'm just like, all right, bro. Again, we're friends. We're just local. You know, it is what it is. I'm not like bent out of shape. Like you can't do that. You know, it's not that big of a deal. So now he's thinking what he wants to do here. So I was thinking of what the card does. He's going to just equip. And he's going to fuse those two away. He's going to go into that new chick. Level 6 little purple girl. I don't know her name. Don't know her. I'm not even going to attempt, but card's pretty good. Pretty dang good, bro. Shuffle that back, summon out this right here, and I'm like, that's fine. Because again, you know we got more hand traps in our hand, bro. So I only hit him with like one Droll, which he had to change around his entire plan in general, which I was okay with that. But if you have Ash, always Ash track this if you can. But I don't think I had, I don't think I had Ash, so I would have definitely just Ashed that if I did have the Ash. Maybe I do, but honestly, this is the first time I'm fighting against Fiendsmith, so it's like I don't know what to really hit. But I think Droll is a pretty good card overall versus this deck. Some folks might not agree, and that's okay, but I just think like, oh, you know, if you go Engraver, search spell card, and then I Droll you, there goes half of your plays. You know what I mean? So now he's going to link away these two. Link away, or he's going to either overlay or link away. I'm pretty sure he's going to link them away. Yeah, link those two away. He will go into the Sequentia. Sequentia is pretty broken. And then he will go Affected, and I will go Valor. He's like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yo, I have to, bro. I have to. Like, what? Cannot let that Sequentia go off. Sequentia is actually a pretty good card to actually hit in these situations here. So he will. So I hit him with two hand traps, right? The Droll really hurt here, and the Valor really hurt here. Like, he can still play, of course, because the Fiendsmith stuff is broken, yes. But hitting those cards is pretty good, in my opinion. They're pretty good. So I'm thinking what he wants to do here. He could still normal summon out something else here if he wants to. Yeah, I think he does normal summon out Gazelle here. I think there's Gazelle in his hand. Oh, no, he's going to go... He's thinking of what he wants to do here because he can still fuse from the graveyard and whatnot. So he's going to normal summon... Okay, he's going to normal summon out Gazelle. Obviously no effect because he is under draw. And I was just like, oh my gosh, you summon out Gazelle? Jesus Christ. So he's going to go into Rabbit here. And I'm like, nah, I'm going to imperm that, bro. He's like, yo. I'm like, yo, I can't let you get anything done here, bro. I refuse. I can't allow it because he would get that dumb trap card. And then I'm good, bro. I'm good on that. I'm super, super, super good on that, bro. And with that, I believe he's thinking of what he wants to do here. I hit him with 3 hand shots. I didn't care either, bro. I did not care. I'm like, I'm stopping this. He's like, pass. I was like, oh, let's go. Then I draw a card. I'm like, okay, cool. Draw to my main. So I do summon out Sylvia. Go Sylvia effect to search. He's like, yep. And I do get the spell card. I think trap cards in my hand already. Something. Anything on res? He's like, nothing on res. I was like, oh, let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go. So I'm going to go Toy Box. I'm going to go Toy Box effects to set 2, which is broken, by the way. Man, that card alone is so good. So we're going to set Tank and we're going to set Soldier here. Which I believe I do have, like, yep. So I'm going to go effect to search, which I do actually end up getting a Zet here, I believe. Yeah, I do get a Zet here. Low-key gonna want to play a Zet at 2, like low-key. So now I'm going to go Send to Grave to activate a Zet effect. Summon, now I'm going to search again. And I do actually end up getting Azalea. Then I'm going to go Soldier effect, Summon effect. We will get the Rukia. I don't know how to say that one, I'm going to be honest. But these 2 cards right here are so broken. And here I believe I Synchro Summon now. I do, yeah, because I'm like, yo, if he does have Nib, I have 1 Synchro on field/grave. So we're good to go. So we're going to go effects. I'm going to Send to Grave. I did have trap card. Yep, I'm going to search again. So I will search for another Veiler here, I believe. Yep. Then we're going to go trap effect, set it. So broken. So broken. So now I'm like, okay, we're going to go activate effect here. Summon. I'm like, anything here? He's like, no, I'm going to go effect, send for cost. To draw a card. Then I'm going to go Toy Tank effect here. Summon. I'm like, anything here? I got 3 cards in hand. He knows 2 of them, but that's fine. So now he's thinking of what he wants to do here because he does, in fact, have Nibiru. But nibbing this deck once I already have one of the Synchros on the field does not matter. It does not matter. So I do have that in grave, and I have those in the graveyard. He's asking, do I have any grave effects? I'm like, just those 2. So reading the card because he does have nib, so he wants to think if he can actually nib here, which is smart to actually nib here because I was going to get even more advantage here. So nib, I'm like, that's fine. That's fine. So right here, Green Toy Tank to see if I can actually trigger the effect, which I cannot. But we're good, bro, because I have trap cards, so. So I'm reading Azalea here just in case, which I might play her at 2, man. I don't know. I might. I may. I might. I may. I don't know. It all depends. So now I'm just like, all right, I got the nib out the way. That's fine. I'm all right. You know what? Pass. So I'm going to go draw phase effects to summon back and then shuffle back. And then we will trigger Azalea in the graveyard to add back to hand here. So I'm going to go, yep, Azalea, add back to hand. Just for more advantage for next turn, if need be. We did this because, again, I wanted to have a monster on the field so I can actually activate Woes here, and then Woes I can, you know, summon for free. I think what he wants to do here, even if he goes into battle, we do have the trap card, obviously. So he's going to go Engraver effect, shuffle back the Sequentia, and summon back the Engraver here. That is Engraver, you know, all that ice, all that bling, making us blind, I get it. So now I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, I do have trap card face down, so like, at any point I can Book of Eclipse's entire field if it does go through, so, you know. So I was seeing what he can do here, if he could pop anything. He was like, oh no, it's just those effects. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. So I didn't want him to pop anything. I think what he does want to do here, which I believe he does go into either another Sequentia or he does the other play. That I was just like, whoa. See, because he has a Dusted Gold in his hand. And I'm just like, brother. So, okay, so he's going to go effect to fuse. And I'm like, oh, okay. So he's going to fuse a Dusted Gold and he's going to fuse Engraver. Summon out Lacrimosa. And this is why I'm actually glad I didn't book of Eclipse yet, because again, that card lets him fuse. So if I had done that, I would have wasted that. You know what I mean? So he's going to go to Lacrimosa here. Lacrimosa effect on summon. I believe it's on summon. So now he's thinking of which one he wants to actually get here. He will target Engraver to bring it back. But I think he shuffles back the Lowry, whatever it's called. I was thinking here. I think I Valor that. I do Valor it. I Valor it here. I remember. Yep. I'm like, you know, I'm going to Valor. Yeah, that's a good hit. Yeah, I do Valor it here. I was in the bait because I'm like, I could just Book of Eclipse everything. But I'm like, you know what? Let me Valor just in case he does have Ash Blossom in his hand. If he has Ash, then I can't, you know. There's not much I can really do. So I'm thinking what he wants to do here, because like I'm stopping with every hand trip. So he wants to go a Dusted Gold effect. I was like, that card don't do that. That card don't do that. You gotta pitch to search. He was like, oh damn, you're right. I'm like, yeah, I know about them daggone evil heroes there, brother. Alright, I know about them daggone evil heroes, alright? That card don't do that at all. If it did though. That'd be broken if it did. So I believe here he is just going to... Yeah, he tries to do it here, and I'm just like, hold on. Hold on there. Hold on, that card does not do that. So he's like, oh, he's reading the card again. He's like, oh, okay. So this is where he does tribute over... I think he tributes over his nib here. Yeah, he does. Okay, so gets rid of nib, summons out that. I was just like, what? Read the card real quick. So now I'm like, thinking on the summon here. So there's where I go. All right, I'm gonna go woes here. So I do summon out Azalea, and then I do synchro summon immediately, obviously. And I do summon out Silva, Boogie clips everything. So I'm like, I'm interrupting him for days right now, bro. I'm like, I can't allow any of these plays to go off, because if I do, I'm dead, bro. We have follow up for next turn, and we do have Toy Box. And he does, I think he scoops it up here. He's like, yeah, okay. Sorry it's late, guys. So yeah, we take game number 1 pretty convincingly, I'm not going to lie. So we're going to go into game number 2 here. And he is going to go Quaddle. I'm like, that's fine, bro. Mind you, I don't think I have Droll in my hand. Is there anything on res? I'm like, nothing on res, bro. So he's going to summon out Sword Knight here. Yep, summon out Sword Knight. I'm like, that's fine. Effect, and I'm gonna ash the hell out of that. That's one card you want to hit with the ash. He's like, Jesus. I'm like, yo, I'm not dealing with that. So I'm gonna go, all right, cool. Enter battle. He's like, yo, evenly. I'm like, yo, I can't deal with these cards, Mario. I'm sorry, bro. Yep, evenly him. I'm like, I'm not dealing with that. I know, I evenly for one card, but that card was actually imperm, so that actually helped out a lot. So now I'm gonna go main phase 2 Toy Box. I'm like, Toy Box effect. Gonna set these two, and now we're off to the races, baby. I believe I have Azalea in my hand too, I believe. No, I have a Zet in my hand, I'm pretty sure. Yep. In the grave, go a Zet. Yep. Mm-hmm. And the Zet will search. Add, and then I'm going to go effects. The effect search again. Which that does go off. I do get the Rukia, the evil one. Evil, you know what I mean? It's gonna go activate. Tribute to draw. Draw gonna go affect the tank. This is the 4th summon here. So now I'm like, all right, let me synchro summon now before I know I'd do anything else here because if he has Nib, I'm going to be screwed, bro. So he says on summon of that, he's going to go for the trap card there. So whatever I summon, that is a Thunder King Ryo. So I'm like, alright. So now I'm like, okay, if I summon out my good monster, he's going to do it. So I'm like, you know what? Give him a chance. I'm going to summon out Coral Dragon. I'm like, is it summon good? He's like, they're going to pop it, da-da-da-da. I'm like, yo, you might as well just destroy it, bro. You might as well just destroy it, bro. Coral is so good because like it's one of those cards where like you have to like deal with it. You know what I mean? So he does actually end up popping it, which is good. Seeing if I still get the draw, but after we synchro summon, I'm like, alright, that's fine. Now I'm like, yo, if he has Nib right now, I'm going to be kind of screwed there, bucko. So I'm thinking here, I'm like, So I'm going to go Toy Tank Effect here. Tribute to Summon. Summon out Azalea from hand. I'm like, anything here? Because, I still have my normal summon. So I'm going to go Effect Send. Is that a cost? It's a cost to send, yes. Thinking if he wants to. I think he has Ash in his hand. I was debating if he wants to Ash that or not. He does let that go through. I'm like, okay, cool. Gonna go summon out Sylvie, and then Sylvie effect on summon. Wait for the trap card here. And I'm like, alright, now we're good to go. Now I'm going to circle summon these two together. We'll summon out Evil Girl. Effects. Send to grave to search. Which I think that's an Ash in his hand. I think. It's either Ash or it's Diabelle's. Yeah, it's definitely Diabelle's. I'm like, alright, cool. So I do get Valor. And then I will go Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. So boop, boop. And then I'm going to circle summon again. And I will go into Diabelle's. Then Diabelle's will trigger here. I will grab back Toy Box once again, baby. Mind you, we still did normal summon, bro. So now I'm going to go Ruka effect. Shuffle this back, summon there. which again, I already attacked, so it's like, I'm just trying to build up a big board here as much as possible here. You know what I mean? Which I did side out a certain card, so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to just link these two away. And I do summon out SP here, which I'm happy I did because SP is a really, 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 really good card here. And then we're going to go Toy Box effect again. Because again, Toy Box is actually a soft once per turn, believe it or not. Boop, boop. So he was like, is it soft? He was like, wait, is that a new one? I was like, that's the same one. He was like, you do it again? I'm like, yep, soft once per turn. So reading the card, he's just like, are you sure? I'm like, oh, I'm positive. Oh, I am positive. He's like, wow, that is literally a soft once per turn. I'm like, yep. We're good. We got Diabels on the field and SP. So like set 4 plus Toy Box, we're golden. So he's like, what cards did you set again? I'm like, oh, I set these two. And yeah, he's like, I gotta scoop it up here because I'm like, yeah, I got way too much advance. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy that, make sure you do like, comment, subscribe to the video so you guys like them and have an awesome one. Peace.